Gold's Gym. Men, grown men with big dicks in the women's locker room. And that's why I'm getting kicked out. And I want to make sure the girls know. The fuck?
The fuck indeed. This woman had her Gold's Gym membership removed because she spoke up when she was changing in the woman's locker room. Meanwhile, you know, she looked aside, she saw this donkey over here with his nails painted. A man. Well, a trans woman, according to him, because he had his nails painted and he had a crop top on. So, instantly a woman. He can go in any woman's washroom as he wants or locker room. She spoke up about it and said, hey, I feel super uncomfortable, you and your ding-dong being over here while I'm changing in the woman's section. I don't feel safe in the woman's section. And guess how Gold's Gym responded? How dare you tell this woman that she doesn't belong in the woman's bathroom? Oh, he has a ding-dong? Well, guess what? A lot of women have doesn't matter. It's about what you identify as, and you can go in any locker room that you want, that you please, that you feel comfortable with. She feels the same way if she goes to the man's bathroom, uncomfortable because, you know, everyone has ding-dongs and, you know, she has a ding-dong as well. That's why she belongs inside the woman's locker room. This is absolutely stupid, and we're going to talk about it more as this situation escalated more.
Everybody saw that man in the fucking locker room. No one's saying shit. And I'm fucking done with it. It's fucking stupid. It's dangerous. Me naked in front of a man without my permission. But I ain't the one who gets kicked out the gym, y'all. I'm terminated for not wanting men in the locker room.
Great advertisement for Gold's Gym over here. They'd rather not get canceled than making their customers, their members, feel safe. Are you looking to get fit and go to the #1 gym in America? Gold's Gym. Join us now. Just be aware, if you're in the woman's locker room, there's ding-dongs can be flying around you. Even in their rules, they have a participation policy, the transgender participation policy, where, you know, transgenders can participate in women's or men's athlete competitions. But hey, there are criteria. There are rules though if you want to join. You must constantly identify yourself as a transgender for 2 consecutive years prior to registration. So if you're a man and you want to participate in a women's competition, go on easy mode. Get that gold medal like a piece of fucking cake. Well, you have to identify yourself as a woman. You have to tell everyone that I am a she. In these 2 years, if you slip up and say, oh, I am a he, that's it. No more. Reset. Day 1 again. You also must go in a hormonal and a treatment supporting the transgender identity under the supervision of a qualified professional for 2 years. Yeah, I don't think it's still fair for a man to join, even if he's going through hormonal whatever the shit. You must also have a valid civil documents listing the athlete's gender that matches the transgender registration. Is it a car registration that they have to register themselves as a transgender? If you don't get to compete? It's too complicated. This shit is too complicated. But let me show you the guy who got, she, he, they, them. I'm so lost. I don't know. This person, I don't know which one is it. It's like a man with painted nails, done nails. Is it still a man? I don't know.
How are you? Did you tell me or not that women like to see dick?
I'm asking you a question.
Exactly. Get out of the way now. No. Now he knows how to be a man, right? Now he knows how to be a man. Stay out of the women's locker room. We don't want it. He needs to have his gym membership revoked for that shit. And the woman told you. He assaulted me. The girl told already. We already filed reports. No.
That's fine. I want the video.
You can't get rid of me for this. I'm a woman and I have every right to not want a man in the restroom when I'm naked. There are girls naked in there. Look at them walking in there like it's okay. It's not okay.
Gold's Gym, he doesn't need his membership removed. He needs to be arrested. And he again walked in. The audacity is crazy. Now, I don't buy it. I don't know. My sixth instinct is telling me this motherfucker just wanted to go into girls' woman's locker room just to see titties. And just decided to commit and put you know, a minimum commitment to get his nails done so he can see some titties. I think so. I really think this person isn't a transgender. Cancel me all you want. I don't care. I'm gonna say it. I don't think this person is transgender. I think he is just there to see some titties, and he decided to just wear a crop top and do his nails because, according to this woman, he told them, "Oh, who cares? Women love to see dicks. You should be happy that I'm in the woman's locker room and doing the helicopter in here." And there might be a couple of people watching this video okay with this. Oh, that's a well, he's going under a transgender. He's taking his hormonal shit. That's why he's walking like this. And, you know, he's undergoing it. It's part of the process. And he doesn't feel to be around other men for changing. Even though he still has a ding dong and all that shit, right? Imagine your sister is there. Imagine your daughter is in that locker room. Imagine your mother is in that locker room and this donkey is walking around doing the helicopter. Or just, you know, just being there watching people change. Yeah, exactly. And how does Gold Jim respond to this whole thing? Hey, unacceptable, ma'am. Don't tell him where to and where not to go. If he's the man and he wants to go to the woman's locker room, well, he can because he identifies as a woman. You can do whatever the shit you want if you identify as it.
I just had the worst experience ever at the gym, at Gold's Gym, and I think this is probably happening at gyms across America, where like trans women are going into the women's locker room and not really caring about how women feel about it. And it's really hurtful, yo. Like, how you gonna say you wanna be a woman or that you are a woman, but you don't give a fuck how women feel? Today I was naked in the locker room. I turned around and there's a man there in boy clothes, lip gloss, standing there looking at me. I'm butt naked. So the first thing I think is maybe there's a worker in here. Maybe I missed the sign. I say the word sir to say, "Sir, what are you doing in here?" He goes, "Don't fucking talk to me. I'm a woman. I have a right to be in here." Immediately, I'm fucking pissed because I'm butt naked. I feel violated. I feel like weird. Like, I don't want to deal with this, right? So the girls are walking in and they're seeing the commotion and they actually chime in and say, "Yo, I don't know why he's in here. He's not supposed to be in here." And then I talk to the people that work at Gold's Gym and they don't really have anything to do. They just like, "Oh, we can file a report about it, incident report." What the fuck is going on? Like, listen, how can you say you're a woman or you want to be a woman and you don't care how women feel? That's nothing more manly than not giving a fuck about how women feel.
Well, in his defense, ma'am, that's just his defense system. Because every time he goes, this poor lady, the one on the right, the dude, every time he goes to the woman's locker room and he takes out his ding dong and does a helicopter or just decides to just change, people scream and they're like, "You need to leave." Unacceptable. Why can't he be there? Don't you see he has his nails painted? He deserves to be there. He deserves a spot in the woman's locker room. And you're like freaking out over this because you were changing and he was, you know, he was looking at you. Don't you see his crop top? You think a man would wear that crop top? What do you think? This is like a prank that they're dudes, you know, pulled on him. "Hey, walk to the woman's locker room, wear a crop top and paint your nails. Haha." This is not a prank. This is a lady.
I'd like to think. And I get it. Like, everybody has their own things and I don't want to say that I know everything about gay rights or trans rights. I'm a lesbian. I've been a lesbian my whole life. I treat people how I want to be treated regardless of whatever their sexual orientation is or whatever they decide. So I'm not transphobic and I'm not homophobic. I'm not straightophobic. I'm not racist. None of these things. I just believe in treating people how I want to be treated.
And it's crazy how he crashed out and say, "Hey, I belong here." Now, if he was, you know, 100% transformed, you can't tell the difference. Titties, ding dong, cha-ching. Full, you know, put that shit on the female version of ding dongs. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. If he puts punani down there and you know, grows out the hair, doesn't have anything, fine. I say it's yeah, fine. Like, you can't really tell the difference. Like, one of those who you want to take home, but then they after you sleep with them the next day, they tell you, "Hey, I have to tell you something. I used to be a dude." If it's one of those, fine, but this is not okay. This is obviously going to make a lot of people uncomfortable. This is like, it looks like it's in stage 1 of this shit. Now, obviously, not every transgender is going to fully transform themselves from the prince to the princess, like to the point where you can't tell the difference. But so for the rest of the people, like if they don't feel comfortable going to the male's washroom, or they don't feel comfortable going to the woman's locker room because they're a woman and they want to be a dude, make a transgender bathroom at this point. Honestly, it's ridiculous. The whole idea is ridiculous, but at least, you know, it's like having like 3 bathrooms, male, female, transgender over here. But at least it's gonna make a lot of people feel comfortable. I think that is the only solution. As ridiculous as it sounds, at least none of the people will have problems. But you know who I think will have a problem? The transgender people, because the male transgenders and the female transgenders who transformed, you know, jump from team A to team B, I don't think they're gonna be comfortable around each other. It's gonna be a whole weird ass, some weird shit is gonna go down on that bathroom. But in my opinion, I do not care what goes on in that bathroom. At least the male and female, who are actually male and female from birth, they will be comfortable. And I know a lot of people will be like, oh, females can come to the male's bathroom anytime they want in the locker room. We chill with that. I get it. I'm not comfortable with a dude walking in with a full set of beard and then taking off his shirt and boom, tatas. That's just weird. I'm not okay with that. But yeah, very good advertising for Gold's Gym over here. This shit is going viral all over the place. Gold's Gym is getting canceled, 100% boycotted, as everyone is speaking up about this. This whole shit went mega viral. That's all I see on my Twitter feed. And it is unacceptable, and I'm very glad this whole thing went viral and people are speaking up. Soon Gold's Gym is gonna cave and they're gonna apologize for this whole thing, give her membership back, and change the policy. I hope they do. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. More videos over here. Like and subscription, it's much appreciated. You take it easy. I'll see you at the next one.